Yo, what's going on, everybody? Hey, if anybody's coming over here from Rockefeller Plaza's stream, YouTube and chill, thank you for showing up. I'm just going to do probably about an hour. I got some topics I want to go over. I have invited some other people. I don't know if they're going to show up or not. We shall see. With my new schedule that I got going around and everything, I'm going to be trying to mix things up. I'm going to be trying different things. I'm going to be doing different intro songs. I'm going to be testing some stuff out. You guys let me know. That obviously is, if you guys have watched any of my videos, there's a cut in that song. That is my main intro for my videos. That's the actual full extended song. That's my friend's song. Was going to be my band song, but it was going to be all in metal. It was going to be a lot of metal guitar going on. So I was like, let's try that one out. We'll see. Well, I'll be messing around with stuff in the next coming weeks. In all honesty, a couple months. My schedule is so messed up that I'm going to be all over the place with all sorts of stuff, and I'm going to be trying out a bunch of stuff. Hopefully some people like it. If people do like it, I will be implementing it into a regular thing. Like doing like a Friday show would probably be really ideal for me, especially after maybe Rockefeller show. Doing the Saturday Syfaxx is going to be probably a standard. My Wednesdays just hanging out show that I was normally doing, that one might be up in the air, ironically. I might just be hanging around. Okay, that one fell on deaf ears, but yes. But I figured it'd be a good way for me to recap the week and like go about some TV shows, maybe a movie I saw this week. Hopefully maybe other people, if they join and whatnot, will be able to say they saw those as well. And then we'll go from there. I mean, I've done plenty of solo shows. Doesn't matter. I'll be able to hold the show down. Don't worry about it, guys. I'll try to make it nice and tight, and maybe it might even be less than an hour. But I do have some topics and whatnot, and I would like to talk about them because I haven't really been able to do much this week because I've been starting a new position, new job, whatever. I'm trying to get a lot of my life back together, and because of that, well, it takes away a lot of my free time. But you know what? Let's get everything back on track, and then we can get everything back on track and be able to hang out and do everything and be comfortable, cool, collected, and just ride, like just go for it. Just go for it and be able to be like what I used to do, like hang out with the chat and talk with people and say hello like I'm about to do right now. I'm starting with SJ, who says, "Hail Calypso and Syfaxx." Yes. What's up, SJ? You got me. Calypso is down there. Oh, you know what? Actually, hold on. Your name might be blocking her. Oh, no. Wait, hold on. Hold on. That's you can barely see her ears. She'll come up and annoy me here in a little bit. She'll be back here in just a little bit. Yeah, she'll be back. Also says hi to the cat. I said hi to SJ. We got Rafa Balde. What's going on? Rafa Balde says still around, dude. Always appreciate it, brother. It's always great to have you around, dude. You're in some of my random like gaming stuff, and I barely game. But even when I do game, it could be random hours of the day, random hours of the night. Doesn't matter. Rafa Balde is always like, "What's up, brother?" And I'm like, it's so cool to know that like something like a platform like this, you can have connections across the world. And that's the best part of, for one, the internet in general, but YouTube and people who become like in certain fan groups. Like I would hope you guys are fans of mine because you're watching me, but it's like I know that a lot of the fans from like DA's channel or Hold My Dual Shock have found me through stuff like that. I hope you also like me as well. That's cool, that's great. But also, hey man, I hope you guys like hanging out and just chilling, because we maybe we do things a little bit different here, or I do in general. And it's always great, just dude. It's always great just chopping it up with everybody and seeing where everyone's at, what everyone thinks about stuff. That's why I try to bring on people from the chat into my streams, because I was one of those people as well. Or it's like I'm just sitting there trying to talk to the streamer. I'm like, dude, I got opinions. I got opinions. Bring me on. Bring me on. Eventually, a couple of people finally did, and I was like, what's up? I try to just leave that open and see if people want to join or whatever. So I think for my Friday streams, I don't know if there's going to be a like a full on thing that I'm doing every week. I would like it to be. I might try to implement it the best that I can, and just do like a recap of the week. Maybe instead of doing my Wednesday things, or even doing the Wednesday things, do Wednesday, Friday, and a Saturday open cast thing, or just kind of have them all open cast like once like the halfway marker hits or something, and just being like, let it ride. Let's see what happens. Let's see what's going on. Because those are some of my favorite moments, man. Just hanging out with everybody, anybody that's willing to come on and talk. It's a lot of fun. It's interesting to hear people's different takes on what's happening in media, or even in your own lives or whatever. If you're just like, man, dude, this shit sucked, but because I saw this movie, it made it better. Because I saw this TV show, I hated this more than I hated my life. Like, that happens all the time. But like, how many times have you seen a TV show that you've been waiting for, and all of a sudden you're like, this was so bad that I didn't even mind my freaking extra 2 hours I had to put in on Thursday. Like, that Thursday sucked, but this show was worse. Like, that shit, I'm sorry, that happens all the time. Like, come on. Because you're like, dude, my entertainment is like my free time. So you're wasting your free time, and now your free time also kicked you in the nuts. So you're getting like a double whammy of bullshit that week. That sucks. That's absolute trash. Absolute trash. Let's keep going down the line here. We got SJ also says, what's up, Rafa Balde? Even SJ is saying, dude, see, this is also awesome because so many people in the chat, there's so many people in multiple chats in general, but they come together in, and I'm thankful for this, in some of the smaller channels like mine. But it's like there's a lot of the names that show up in my channel that are in the bigger chats and stuff. But y'all come here, y'all talk, and it's probably easier to talk in smaller channels, which is fucking awesome. And I think that's helpful. That's where I actually met a lot of the people that I rock with and whatnot. And that's how I formed some of the people that are on my channels and stuff, is because it's like, sure, I might have been invited to some of the bigger channels, but I ended up talking to these people in smaller channels. And then you just, I don't know, you congregate and everything. It ends up being a good time, because it's not that you just share the same. I mean, shit, me and Rockefeller is a great example of that. It's like we do not share a lot of the same opinions on a lot of fucking shit. That guy's awesome. I can't wait to eventually hang out with him and meet him in person. Like that's gonna be a hell of a good time. Like that's how it used to be. You could differ in opinion and still hang out, and stuff like that is you can't find it anymore. You have to literally go online to find it. And luckily enough, places like this, or my channel, DA's channel, some of the other channels, like you can find that, and it's pretty awesome. I find it entertaining. I find it also I don't know, like a togetherness, because so many of these people I met online, it's like more than likely, I'm not gonna lie, dude. I've seen videos where I'm like, I don't rock with your opinion on that. I don't rock with your opinion on that. I meet them in person, and it doesn't matter. We would hang out like it was just any other person. It's like we have differing opinions on one or two fucking things. Who cares? Who gives a shit? It's all good. It's all good. Rough of all day. We also got lovely Sherry saying hello. What's up, Sherry? Sherry is roughly usually always here. That's pretty awesome. And hey, what's up, Sherry? Hopefully you were having a beautiful Friday night, like I'm hoping everybody else is. Look, we're here a little early. At least my time's early. Maybe if you guys are East Coast, you guys might be winding down. I have no idea. But if you're winding down and you're checking out my channel, I appreciate that. That's fucking awesome. We got DK Bones saying, "Hail Syfaxx." What's up, DK Bones? Hey, DK Bones. You know you're out, dude. You always have an open invitation as well, dude. You've been invited many times. Whatever. I just don't know your schedule. I think usually your work schedule. I don't know where you're at. Like I can't recall it at the top of my head, but I feel like every time anybody's live, you're always like, "I'm at work," which is fine. That's awesome, dude. Handle it, dude. Knock out work. But you're invited whenever. If you're in Florida, but are you on? Do you do like graveyard shift or something? Because there's been plenty of times where you're like, I'm at work and it's late my time. Like if it's late my time is I consider 9 o'clock or better, you know. And then you're like, I'm at work, which is, hey man, handle it. But you're invited, dude. And anytime you ever want to jump on, just shoot me a message, dude. You know how to get a hold of me. We've talked plenty of times. So if you ever want to, even if you want to jump on right now, go ahead and hit me up. 6 p.m. Yeah, you work kind of like, so you work graveyard, basically. Shit, you work like third shift to, or like, that's a little beyond graveyard because that's a 12-hour shift. But no, you're always invited whenever you want, man. Whenever you want, just go ahead and hit me up. Hey, Sherry says I'm in Florida as well. Hey, Sherry, I mean, I don't know if you jump on streams or whatever. You were also invited. Look, anybody in my chat, anytime I'm going live, whatever, most people are invited. Sometimes I'll start out with whatever panel I got, and then I'll open it up, type of deal. But I would like to kind of keep the panel open to like the end of the stream. But at the same time, like my Sycast that I'm doing on Saturdays, that's going to be open stream, open to whoever the hell wants to jump on. Hit me up beforehand if you really want to jump on right at the beginning. Maybe I can make you a funny little intro or something. I don't know. I like doing those. I've always found those funny in general. It could just be a quick, 5 to 10 seconds or some shit. But yeah, it says, thanks, bro. Right on. With that being said, I do have some topics, but I also do have a guest. And my guest, let's see here. Bam.
Stud cock. Stud cock. Stud cock.
We got Angel in the house. What's going on, Angel? He was just on with Rockefeller Plaza for YouTube and Chill for Friday. What's going on, brother? How are you doing after your feast?
Not much. I'm feeling nice and full. You know what I mean? Over here relaxing now. Ready to talk about some topics. How's everybody else doing out there tonight?
Nice. So I have noticed sometimes, like, I'm not gonna lie, it's not that I'm ahead of the curve, but it's like I watch stuff as it comes out, usually quicker than other people do. Mm-hmm. But I still don't mind hearing people's opinions on what I've seen or what they possibly are about to see, because most of my stuff maybe be a bunch of stuff nobody's really seen or aware of, and I would like to either bring awareness to that, or if people have seen it, I would fucking love an opinion on it, because the stuff I'm going to bring up, I feel is worth talking about. You know what I mean?
All right. Well, I'm ready. And I'm pretty sure you're going to hit me with something I probably haven't even seen yet. So looking forward to this.
Maybe most of my stuff is, I feel, pretty standard out there, but maybe just people are not watching it at the moment. There was one comment from Deputy Dog saying, "How is the job hunt going?" I have just finished. Literally today is my first week finished at the new job that I just started. So I am fully employed now again, thankfully. So that's why I also said at the beginning of the stream, like my schedule is going to be a little bit different. I need to settle in where I'm at, and where I'm training is not where I'm fully located yet. Once I'm at where I'm once I'm at where I'm supposed to be, kind of deal, past the training, I want to get transferred back to where I was training at. That would be fantastic. I'd be set. It's like 5 minutes away. The other one's like 30 minutes away. All that shit kind of factors into money and time and all this bullshit. That factors into my time and my extra time and all this stuff. Once I get settled, I'll be, even if I have to just deal with going further than I would like to, doesn't matter. It's not even that far, but it's just that annoyance of not having that extra hour to my day that I could be using to edit videos, do videos, watch some stuff, maybe fucking take a nap because I'm tired and I'm old as shit now, like whatever, stuff like that. All those little things play into the little bit of time that everybody has at the end of their workday. Whatever. I just need to settle into my work routine. Once I'm done with that, and what that's going to be about 2 weeks before I know exactly what that is, I'll be able to do more, and use more of my time more efficiently. Because right now it's still so sporadic that I can't be like, hey, 6 o'clock, boom, I'm going to be here. And all of a sudden they're like, by the way, you're working an extra here. You're doing this here. And I'm like, well, I'm too up in the air right now to justify certain times. That's why like Saturday right now is my only time that I can say like, look, I can do a sidecast every Saturday, guaranteed. That's a guarantee. Other than that, I know I'm going to get a guaranteed paycheck, and my bills are paid. My cat's going to be fucking fed. I'm going to be fed. Like, that's all good. That's all, like, that's all taken care of. That's priority number one, you know. have a roof over your head, and make sure if you have other things that you're taking care of at this current place in my life. I obviously have my cat. I want to make sure she has food as well. I mean, I would say that she's number one, but I mean, if I'm not eating, then who's going to feed her if I die? So
you about to start getting Calypso that cat fancy, that stuff that be looking like caramel cheesecakes and whatnot.
Dude, you know what's weird? Like the funniest part, like I kind of got lucky with this cat because she doesn't like fancy stuff. Even when I've bought filet mignon, salmon, like really nice food. Like, doesn't matter if it's uncooked or cooked. She doesn't eat any of it. She doesn't like any of it. She likes her random dry food, and only one specific type of dry food. Because I've tried many others. I've tried to go cheap. I've tried to go fancy. I've tried to do whatever. She likes just this certain type of one, and it's the only one she eats. And I'm like, okay, whatever, you fancy bitch. But I mean, it's not even fancy. It's like meat. It's like middle of the road bullshit.
Yeah.
That's what she eats. So I'm like, that's what I'm gonna feed you. It's the only one that, like, she'll clear the bowl. You know, sometimes cats will eat down to where if they can see the bottom of the bowl, they won't eat the rest of their food. She doesn't do that. If you have the right food, she'll eat the whole bowl. Like, she'll lick that bitch clean. So I'm like, okay, look, I know what my cat likes. Luckily, it's not all that expensive. It's all good.
Well, I'm just saying, you gotta feed her though.
Oh, of course. That's what I was saying. I'm like, look, it's not just me that I got to take care of. It's like I have an animal. I mean, luckily it's not a big ass dog that I got to feed, 30 pounds a week to or some shit. But
I had a dog, and never again. That's the only pet that I know that I would
as
never
much
want to
as
take care of.
much as I love dogs and whatnot, I mean, I have no problem admitting that I'm not financially capable of taking care of one to the proper ability of where it needs to be taken care of. And so that would be it. That would be neglect on me. Like, if I were to take one in where I'm living and whatnot, it would be it'd be like, dude, that's animal abuse. And I'll be like, you're correct. You were absolutely correct. It'd be stupid. It would be the worst decision ever. So a cat, no problem. It's in a warehouse, like whatever. It's all good.
I feel you on that.
Anyways, so one of my first things that I wanted to bring up was, did you see Nobody 2?
I was gonna go see it today, but my mother came by, so I could not go. So I'm gonna go tomorrow.
Dude, you're like your 40s, man. Your mother stopped you from going to the movies? No, I
Yeah,
understand though,
dude.
dude.
She had to
Hey,
go pay
dude.
the rent for me, man. I had to go
Man.
give her the rent money.
Dude, it still to this day, my mom calls me, I drop everything. It doesn't matter. I'm like, that's the only family I got left. So if my mom calls, it's usually either, sadly to say, like life threatening, or it's like the most mundane shit you've ever heard in your life. But either way, I got to pick up that fucking phone call. I'm just like, okay, mom, are you dying, or are you like, did you get some a virus on your computer and you don't know how to deal with it? Like, that's what I got to deal with. And I'm
My
like,
mom's gonna call me up to either like go drop her off something from my apartment, because the apartment that I'm living in now used to be her apartment, but she ended up getting an apartment in Harlem. So she will come over periodically and get stuff out of the closet that she has left, or she'll ask me to bring her stuff. So like it's just random phone calls, or out of nowhere she says, "Oh, I'm in the neighborhood. I'm gonna go over there to look through the closet," and she'll take like 2 or 3 items and then go home. And mind you, there's
yeah,
like maybe
like
30 or 40 items in there.
like I don't mind helping my mom out at all, but I used to live a lot closer. Like, I used to live about 5 to 10 minutes away, depending on how many lights you hit or whatever. Now I live about 30, 40 minutes away, but she still expects me to arrive at the same time. She's like, oh, I need to move this like now. And I'm like, what? Do you expect me to fucking teleport? Like, I'm still gonna get there, but I need to get ready, get there, make sure I got gas. Like, it's a trek now, but I mean, I'll still do it. Don't get me wrong. I'm not gonna deny my mom shit, but it's way different than when you live down the street and it's like, hey, can you come up and move this? It's like, yeah, I'll be right there. Don't get it twisted. It's all good. Way different when you move like 3 towns over, or like 30, 40 minutes away.
Shoot, for me though, what was different was I was in Cali and she was out here, so I was thousands of miles away from her.
Oh,
You
is she
know,
still
so
asking you for shit? It's like, hey, just take a flight over and move this 20-pound box for me. Like, you're like,
nah. Not
mom,
that she
what the
would
fuck?
ask me for things, but like when I was getting like, I remember a time when I got injured out there, she would just feel bad about the sense that she couldn't be there to help me. You know what I'm saying? Like I had family members in Cali, but they really weren't helping me for shit. They weren't doing nothing. Like, and that
Dude,
was amazing to me. When I broke my ankle, I was sitting at the house. Nobody came to bring me groceries. Nobody really called to check on me except my mother. You know what I'm saying? Other
so
than that, nobody else
so
cared.
I kind of got lucky in my 20s, like as far as that goes. I mean, it was lucky but unlucky, because like I had a steel spike go through my leg. I've said this story before. I had a steel spike go in and out of my leg. It was like a piercing. It was a curved piece of metal. It was about 2.5 inches long. It went in and out of my thigh.
Ooh,
Luckily, it was about 1 inch away from hitting an artery. So it's still not that far, but it's far enough. It's not that big a deal. And I remember I called my mom because I was like, there's nobody else in my life that would give a shit, other than, at the time, I had a girl, like a very good girlfriend. And she was like, when I called my mom, she was in like, she was in this like travel mode of her life. She was like, I'm gonna go to Minnesota, I'm gonna go to Texas. I was just, like, she was just traveling around to all her friends that were in different places. And she was like in somewhere in the middle of the country. And I was just like, yeah, mom, it's my first time in the hospital in like 20 years. And she was like, what the, like, she was breaking down, like freaking out. And I was like, it's not a big deal. Like, it happened on a Friday. I literally went back to work on a Tuesday and I took my own stitches out. It wasn't a big deal. Like, it wasn't a big deal. Whatever. But yes.
nah, my worst injury. not to get too personal, but my worst injury was I got bit by a spider somewhere where you did not want to get bit at. Put it like that.
Did he have to suck the venom out? No.
No, I didn't, but it was put like this. When it happened, this happened around the time where I didn't even know at this time that I was even pre-diabetic or anything like that. So when I got injured, I ended up getting injured. Put like that, I'll be real. I got bit on the balls. Put like that, I got bit on my testicles by a spider. So my testicles end up swelling, like damn near to the point where it looked like almost an orange. You know what I'm saying? And I ended up going to Kaiser one day for emergency. They was like, "Oh no, you just got bit. You'll be okay. Here's some, penicillin. You'll be all right." And I was like, "Okay, whatever." Then the next day, the swelling got worse, and that's when I ended up going back again. It was like, "Hey, if you didn't come back at this time, you probably would have died." Like that. That's because I wasn't healing properly because due to the fact that I was diabetic. Like my blood sugar was like at like 300 or some shit like that. So it was just crazy. I was in a hospital for like a month.
Dude, I had a friend of mine who was like, I don't know if he was like allergic to peanut butter or something, but like he loved Reese's pizza, like Reese's peanut butter cups, right? So
Yeah.
he would eat them like they were fucking chips, but he wasn't a fat kid. He was actually a pretty skinny kid.
Mm-hmm.
But all of a sudden he was gone for a couple days, and I was like, he was one of my best friends. He lived like a block away, and I went up and ended up telling me he's like, basically his nuts swell up to like some ridiculous size to where he had to go to the hospital over it. And it was something to do with whatever the hell was in it that like his body reacted, and they just went right to his nuts for some reason. I don't even know how to explain it, but that's the way that it was told to me. And I was like,
Sounds
that would
painful.
be, and he was like 11, I'm like, what the fuck? Like that would be the worst thing to happen to you. You're probably just hitting puberty and whatever. And all of a sudden you're just like, I didn't know they were going to get this big. Like
Crazy.
it was fucking nuts.
Hey, Deputy, to answer your question, it was just a normal spider. The fact that it was that my blood sugar was so high, I was not able to heal properly. So it was just the bite was not even a serious bite. It was just the fact that my blood sugar was just super high. So
That's
it's
fucking
crazy.
nuts.
Yeah, dude, crazy.
All
Never
right, man.
again.
So I saw Nobody 2 last night.
Mm-hmm.
Did you see? Like, you more than likely didn't see Nobody 2. You just said you missed out on it because you had other things to do. Did you see Nobody 1 though? Like the original?
Yeah, I seen the first one.
How do you think about that one? Or like what did you think about that?
I mean, it was entertaining. It was just slap stop. Like, what movie it remind me of? I'm trying to think of the name. I probably can't think of it right now. It's with Clive Owen, and he played like I guess like some sort of a
shoot 'em up.
Shoot 'em up.
Shoot 'em up.
So it kind of remind me of Shoot 'em Up, like comical type.
It's a little goofy. It's like a dude kind of like I don't want to say out of his element, but a dude who doesn't look like he would belong in that situation, who just owns the situation, right? Kind of deal.
Crazy. Yeah, that's what I mean, that's what I got from watching that first movie, and it was entertaining. Like I liked it. But what I'm hearing this second one, I heard a lot of people so far the word is not really that great so far from what I'm seeing.
Yeah, they kind of went the typical sequel route to where they think more fights, more explosions, more whatever means better movie. And they just did that. Like they basically redid the same movie. They added in a little bit more family element to it. And Odenkirk, like to his credit, like he's doing a lot of his own stuff, and he's killing it. Like from the directors and stuff, there's videos behind it. Or it's just like we didn't even have to like really train him all that much more or do anything extra because he kept up on his training because he liked it so much, which I give respect to that. But as far as like the plot and everything, it's way worse. It's just the most contrived bullshit on top of more bull. It's literally almost beat for beat the same movie, but it is more bombastic, crazier, ridiculous. The setting is stupid. And then the worst part about it is Sharon Stone. Like Sharon Stone is in it. And so they throw in this like random girl boss kind of bullshit into it. Like
Yeah.
it's not overly done, but it's enough to where they had to like ham fist it in there for some reason. And Sharon Stone, like even as she's acting, I was like, as I'm watching her, I'm like, I remember you from somewhere. I couldn't place her. I couldn't place her for the whole movie. I had to look it up afterwards because just like the way she's wearing
She's just
glasses, like
unrecognizable now. Like,
yeah,
crazy.
she's wearing glasses. She's old. She's doing whatever, and
Yeah.
it's just like she's unrecognizable, and it's just like the worst acting I've ever seen from her ever. And like I can understand why people like it. It's mindless fun. Like the first one, the first movie was fun. This is mindless fun. It's like it's turn your brain off and don't give a shit. Like
But let
that's
me
what
ask you
this
a
movie
question
is.
though, in regards to Sharon Stone. Do you think the acting was the worst acting based off of her not giving a fuck because of the status that she was at one point in the type of movie she's doing now? Like maybe that's the reason why the acting was just like, huh?
You know what? Actually, that actually kind of that would actually be a good point because she doesn't seem like she gives two fucks a shit or a like I don't know like a give a shit anything like she doesn't care, like she's just there for she obviously there for a paycheck. The acting is awful. It's laughable. Her line delivery is fucking shit.
Worse than
It's
Ice Cubes?
no. It's a step. It's a step above. It's at least two steps above that because that was like what Ice Cube did was like that is scraping the barrel. She at least like was trying to climb out of the barrel, you know, but it was still bad. It was awful. Like it was some of the worst. Like her line delivery is trash. Her I don't know. It looked like it looked like they called her randomly. She showed up and she just did her scenes for a second and then just fucked off and was like, "Okay, pay me. I'm off."
Yeah, I think she
And
just didn't give a shit. She probably had that attitude like, I did Basic Instinct. What the fuck? I got
exactly, it's like
Oscars. I got this. Like she
that's why
had
it
that
confused me
attitude.
because it took me a second to get out of it or like to realize who it was even playing that character. But if you look here at Nobody Too, like I always go off IMDb. I know this isn't the best site, whatever, but you know, a 6.8, that's not awful. The movie I think is actually worse than that, in my opinion. But if you turn your brain off and you just watch it, you're gonna have a good time. There's a lot of explosions, there's a lot of fights. It's cool seeing Bob Odenkirk, I guess, beat the crap out of like it's kind of like a glorified woman beating the shit out of like way bigger people, but it's slightly more believable because it's a man, I guess. But it's not because it's like look at his size compared to even that guy in this little trailer that's playing right there. That guy's like fucking 6'8" or whatever, and he goes up and just decks him in one shot and like takes him out. There's stupid shit like that, but there's a lot of heart behind it because stuff like that is like he goes in and fights that dude because his daughter got slapped in the back of the head. There's dumb stuff that happens in the Bodunk town.
Mm-hmm.
It slightly works. It's nowhere as good as the first one. The first one I think was just dumb fun, or it was fun. Like the best way I can put it, the first one was fun. The second one is dumb fun. Like you gotta be an idiot to enjoy it, but like you gotta by that I mean turn your brain off. Just turn your brain off. You're gonna have a good time.
Mm-hmm.
It's fun. It's stupid. The first one was just like fun, where you're like, all right, this out of you know, and like out of work CIA officer or whatever who was like their hitman, whatever. It's almost it's on the cusp of being believable. The second one, there's no believability in it at all. Like you just throw that shit out the window.
Well, to me, everybody looks suspect once I seen the wife starting holding the gun, shooting people
Oh,
in the
okay. So
trailer.
they do stuff like that in the movie a little bit to where like the beginning of the movie and this isn't exactly spoiler. Like I thought they were going to go way worse. I thought they were going to make it to where the whole family all of a sudden becomes like assassin like all the family just inherits his skills because they're just related in some way. I thought they were going to go that way. They didn't do that fully. But the wife does have like a scene or two that goes into that girl boss finale bullshit.
Yeah.
And that is where it's not even like the movie lost me way before that. They lost me when they brought in like Riza or whatever his name is, RZA. Riza, is that his name? Riza.
Yeah.
Okay. Anytime that motherfucker shows up in a movie, that movie drops like 8 points. Like that guy sucks. He's a fucking terrible actor. He's like a wannabe black samurai for some reason.
You know who he is, right? In real life.
Yeah. But every fucking time he sucks. He is awful. He is terrible. He like if you see him in a movie, you know that movie just like minimum it's a B. That movie is a B. You know what I mean? If he's in your movie, that movie's a B. So he shows up and you're just like, Jesus fucking Christ. And he sucks. The couple scenes he's in,
his own movie that he funded, The Man with the Iron Fist.
Oh, dude, he was fucking awful in that. He sucks.
Bobby Digital. Wu-Tang.
So he's awful. Like for the couple, like he's not in it all that much, but the little bit that he is, JW RZA, yeah, Riza, whatever, Riza, whatever, however you pronounce it,
Reza, yeah, like a razor, but just Reza.
He sucks. He is so goddamn bad. But any movie I've seen him in general, like if all of a sudden he just pops on screen, or you're just like, oh, this is going to be terrible. Like this is going to be, drops it down to a B movie instantaneously, and then possibly worse. He was fucking awful, so goddamn bad.
Well, that's why they normally give him just small roles. You notice that though, right? They don't try to give him nothing too big. They give him a good 5 minutes worth of screen time.
It's super cheesy to be like, I'm a black samurai bullshit. And it's just like, okay. And then he just does that. But he does that in every fucking movie you've ever seen him in. That's it. He quotes some bullshit from like The Art of War, and then he just does some shit. He does that in every fucking movie. I feel that's in his like,
that's in his
contract. That has to be in his contract. So. Like, hey, if we get Riza in this, he's gonna quote God. He's gonna quote The Art of War, and he's gonna do some samurai garbage. There you go. And he's
always been into kung fu movies. That's that's the Wu-Tang Clan's head.
But it's literally not though. He's like the only dude doing kung fu. Everyone else is just like street fighting. Like, like it's so out of place.
And, hey, without him though, we would have never had the classic Wu-Tang sounds with the kung fu.
Hey, look, I'm not dissing his music career. I'm not dissing his music career at all.
Kill Bill, he produced Kill Bill.
Not dissing his music career at all. He can't act for shit, and what he brings to acting and what he brings into the script is trash. That's what I'm dissing.
But I'm just trying to even it out. That's all.
No. I mean, he's a name for like he's synonymous for a reason. Like he has a good name behind him for his music career. His acting career is trash. It's fucking
I don't
garbage.
disagree with you at all. I think out of all the members of the Wu-Tang Clan, though, to be honest with you, Method Man is the best actor. He's the best one. He's on Power. He's been on Power and How High. So to me, he's the best
How
actor.
High is a classic.
Yeah, he's the best.
And
one.
even though they're acting probably how they, I don't want to say normally would probably be at that time in their lives, because a lot of those people who moved on, but it's pretty fucking accurate. I mean, I met a bunch of people back when I used to, smoke and whatnot, who literally were those people. It's like, that's them. It was like so accurate. That's why people loved it. Cause at the time it came out, it was just, I don't know what, probably a lot of people at the time were doing. A lot of the moviegoers were like, dude, we got high as fuck before we came here. Of course I'm going to get high as fuck before I go and watch a movie called How High. Of course.
I would say How High and Half Baked was our generation's versions of kind of like the Cheech and Chong movies, where they, included marijuana, and just comedy and marijuana in those movies together. So
Yeah, and then stuff like Super Bad and I know they went into like drinking movies. It was like Beer Fest, drinking or Super Bad. Like they went more into drinking route
yeah.
instead of smoking.
Hmm.
But yeah, they transitioned and yeah. Shit, I got to switch my headphones out. Give me a second.
No problem. But it's crazy. Like now, Method Man don't really smoke
I
that much weed
believe we
anymore.
have another guest. Let me
Who
get
we
my
got? Who we
headphones
got? Who we
situated.
got?
Clips up. Get away. Hold on. I got to reconnect the fucking headphone. Give me a second. Give me a second. Oh my god. Connect.
Yeah, but them two barely even smoke now.
Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Go ahead and say something. I think I can hear
Hey,
you.
I'm right here. Testing 1 2 1 2 1 2.
Cool, cool.
All right. Yeah, but I
Fuck
was saying though,
that, I
like
think.
both of them now, they barely
Yeah.
even smoke.
Dude, I just charged these things yesterday.
Yeah.
Give me.
I don't hear you if you're talking. I don't hear anything.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
All right. I don't know. Like these things are supposed to be charging, but I don't know. Maybe they're too dirty. I need to clean them all up. So shit. Let's see here. Let's see here. Syfaxx JWJ or JWD Jembe says Syfaxx just keeps it real. Look, I'm like, look, as far as this movie goes, I feel like I'm keeping it pretty real. Rafa Balde says, agree. Method Man is way better acting. Absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah.
You want Wu Tang? I'm assuming Wu Tang in the movie.
Movie.
In
You
the
get
movie,
yeah,
you
he's
get
trying to say
Method
if you
Man.
want Woo in a movie, but you get Method Man.
Yeah, yeah. Method Man is way better. Like he's some of those dudes. Like it's they have this understanding to where like performers, right? Performers, they assume because they're performing, they can act, they can move, they can hit their cues, they can hit their dance moves, they can do all this. They assume that translates into acting ability, but they don't realize that line delivery is also a thing. Line delivery is not singing. Like line delivery has a different kind of emphasis or whatever. Stuff like that matters. Like yeah, you can land your movement like let me step up and be like, "But dad." But they come up and they're like, "But dad." And they're just like flat. They just suck.
Well,
They,
my
they
thing I think is this as well. Like I agree with everything you're saying, but I think is the roles that they pick. I think a lot of them just want to get into acting and they're gonna take anything. And they're gonna try to adapt to that. But my thing is like, let's say me, when if I want to get into acting, or even a beginner role, I'm gonna try to get into something that I could relate to. Something that I know that I could at least feel some sort of relaxation talking and doing some cadence in regards to that character. Because if I don't feel relaxed or if I don't feel even some sort of a connection to that character, what is the point of me trying to act like that character? So I think that's just a
exactly.
lot of problems right now with a lot of like actors or as far as musicians turning into acting. They just take anything because they just want to get into acting.
Well,
They want.
well, I think the other thing that goes hand in hand with that is because they pick roles that they think that they're like, they realize they're actually for one not actually like that, and then the other thing that they do is say they are kind of like that, they take it to like 11. They're just like, well, this is how I would be because this is how everybody perceives me to be. And it's like, you realize not everyone's like that. Like most people expect you to just be a normal fucking person, and then you show emotion through your distress in that, because a lot of
Yeah.
it is you're dealing with conflict, right? And dealing with conflict, a lot of these people don't deal with conflict because they got people in between them dealing with their own conflict. They don't have to deal with that shit, so they don't actually know what the hell's going on anymore. Like, unless you catch these people in their first year or two before they be like, as they're becoming quote unquote famous or whatever, then you can catch them when they're doing some real shit because they're like, I'm still living this life. But all of a sudden, once they're like, they're like, oh, I'm living in a $2 million mansion. I'm driving around in, $300,000 car. I got bodyguards. There's people who bring me food. You're not living that life anymore. You don't know how to react to that, but you still want to react like you were when you were poor or you were just coming up. And it's like that part of their brain has been, what is it? What do they say? It takes 6 weeks to like re reestablish like your brain activity kind of, or like
Yeah.
to reset how you were. Say like you want to get into working out. It's going to take you 6 weeks to where that becomes your norm. That's going to be
Mhm.
the same thing for just about everything else in your life. Well, I I wouldn't be surprised if all of a sudden becoming instantaneously rich after 6 weeks, you don't remember what it's like to be poor anymore. Like you're just gonna
But you know, it's a
just
perfect
adapt.
example
You just
of a,
adapt,
yeah. But I'm sorry to interrupt. I do apologize in regards to that.
dude.
But
Handle it.
the but the perfect example in regards to like rappers converting into movies, that you could tell the diversity of the acting roles and how good they are. I don't know if you ever seen the movie Belly. Okay, so
Bow or bow finger?
no, Belly, Belly, Belly with Method Man, Nas,
Oh, Bell.
Belly, Belly, like the belly of the
Yeah, yeah.
beast. Okay,
I have
so
not. Go ahead and
you have to
lay
watch
it
that
down.
movie, because in that movie is DMX, Nas, Method Man is even in that movie as well. If that character that DMX is playing, you could tell that is him naturally. A crazy, psychotic, out of the blue type of a man
Dude,
that just
I
doesn't care about life.
okay. Before you keep going, the movie that I thought DMX was the most like DMX was Cradle to the Grave, like
Mm,
because he was
uh,
just like,
watch Belly.
hey,
If you see Belly, you'll feel so much differently, because in that movie, he was just psychotic. He was a man that basically was almost like living like a rapper, but a gangster. Like he was out there having sex with any girl he wanted to. He was, you know what I'm saying, robbing whoever he wanted to. He was just, there was even a part in there that he's talking to Nas, right? And they're both in the car, him and Nas. And Nas is like, man, I'm thinking about getting out this game. Now, mind you, Nas is the worst fucking actor. As a rapper, he is the worst actor because he sounds so slow and so like not into the role.
he's reading the lines
Yeah,
instead
like
of
he's like,
living them.
yeah, he's like, yo, man, I'm thinking about getting out this game, man. Like it just sounds that cheesy. And then DMX,
Hey
you could hear the
man, I'm just
energy.
trying to get out of the game,
Yeah.
man.
And
Instead of
you can
being
hear
like,
DMX's
dude,
energy in
bro,
that part.
ah,
Ooh.
man, I'm trying to get out of this shit, dude. Like,
DMX says
you
to
don't
him in there,
understand. Like, you got to put some emphasis and put a little bit of like realism into it. Like,
yeah.
how do you normally talk to your friends, type of deal,
But yeah, but DMX is talking to him and he's like, Nas is like, yo, selling these drugs, man. You know, they're not feeding my family, man. You know, these books, I'm reading these books and they help. DMX come out of nowhere. Fuck you talking about a book. Fuck a book. Ain't about a fucking book. Get this money. It's about this money. And it's like, you can hear the energy. You can hear him like, yo. And then Method Man in that role too,
I'm
he's like kind of a
I'll
shisty
have to
guy.
check. I'll have to
Yeah,
check that out. I
you
haven't
got
seen
to
that
check
one.
it out. You have to. I'm telling you, you'll sit there and you'll feel differently about that movie. It's not a great movie, but it's entertaining to watch. But you could tell, like I said, just to prove my point in there, you could just tell who picked the right character, or whoever the casting that picked those guys did well to know that they were going to relate to those characters. Nas was just the only exception. Everybody else in that movie played their roles perfectly. They had great roles in there. Like even the girl from A Bronx Tale was in there. I think her name is Tyra Hicks. But you've seen The Bronx Tale
Tyra,
before, right?
I did not. You might have read
Oh
that in
my
the chat.
God, you got to see A Bronx Tale, man.
Oh no, no, I thought you said a Bronx Tale. No,
No.
I think I've seen it. I think I've
Okay, so
seen
you
it.
know the Bronx in the
It's been
Bronx
a
Tale.
while. Like, do anything from like the '90s to like early 2000s. I've
Mhm.
probably seen it. I just haven't re-seen it, and I haven't re-seen it when I started to do, let's say, more reviewing stuff and whatnot. And I like a lot of that stuff from the 90s and 2000s. I've rewatched. I try to rewatch a lot of it now that
Mhm.
I want to say in a different mindset, but more than likely I've seen it all at least once. Like, when if I were to rewatch it or even re-see a trailer of it, I'd be like, I've seen that, because that happens all the time. Like, I can watch a preview on, let's say, Netflix, Prime Video, whatever streaming service, they give those little previews, and I'm like, oh, I've seen that,
Yeah.
and it comes flooding back. I have one of those kind of memories. I don't fully remember everything, but once I see a couple scenes, I'm like, oh, I remember that. And I remember the premise of the movie, but
Mhm.
I don't remember like certain lines or something.
Well, for me, it's like I remember all those movies because they were just movies that impacted me as far as my childhood. You know what I mean? So
Absolutely,
it's
yeah.
something that I could relate to and I remember. But Tyra Hicks in The Bronx Tale was the black girl that the young Italian kid was dating in that movie. But when they show her belly grown up, oh my lord, whew, man. When I mean she is like the sexiest chocolate bar you would ever seen in your life. Like they have her in the movie, and
Dude,
I don't know if you ever seen the video director Hype Williams. And Hype Williams does a lot of coloring with his directing in his rooms. Like any room, he'll paint the room like blue with lighting or red, depending on the
dude,
feel.
dude, 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 look. I already knew that I was into for one, any type of chick in general, but when I knew that I was definitely into black chicks in
Hmm.
general was when I was in middle school. And the movie Cradle of the Grave, I already mentioned this earlier. Cradle of the Grave came out, and Gabrielle
Yeah.
Union, she does that strip tease in Cradle of the Grave in like the red underwear, and I was just like, that might be the hottest chick I've ever seen in my life.
Oh no! Wait until you like look right now. If you have
No,
the
no, no,
time,
no,
look
no.
up
Oh, hold
Tyra
on.
Hicks.
This is when
Whew.
I was in like 6th or 7th grade,
Oh, I
and
know.
that was, so I was just like, that was my first exposure to like a super hot, like, I mean, I've definitely seen black women do that, but I was probably watching kid shows before that. But when I saw a movie with an actual hot black chick in it,
Hmm.
I was like, God damn. I was like, when she did that strip tease, I was just like, I still never forgot it to this day. I'm 36. That shit was fucking 20 something years ago. I still remember that shit.
I'm telling you,
And I'm like, God
look up the
damn,
girl Tyra Hicks. If you got the
Tyra
chance
Hicks.
on, yeah, look her up. I'm telling you, if they'll probably show her a picture when she was young in a Bronx town. Then if you see her in belly, when I mean this girl was just so thick and lovely and juicy. Whew, man. And it was
I'm gonna look up
amazing
her
to see her.
IMDb, see if I seen her in something.
I don't think she's been in a lot of
Her name comes up
movies.
as Tyrell Hicks with an L.
I don't know if it's with an L or Tara.
A Bronx Tale.
Yeah,
I've seen a
Bronx
Bronx
Tale.
Tale.
Yeah, she was in that one.
Yeah, she wasn't much, dude. She's
Yeah,
only
she
in
doesn't
like
do that
4
much, but
movies.
yeah, because she's just stopped acting afterwards. I think she focused on school. But I'm telling you, like if you ever get the chance to see Belly, because there's a scene of her in Belly where she's just laying in the bed in like a bra and panties.
Just
Ooh,
banging,
Lord,
straight banging.
bang! I'm talking about banging because Hype Williams, he was a like at that time. Hype Williams was the director for all the music videos, TLC, Babyface, anybody. Like he directed this movie, so every scene looks like a music video scene.
I'm gonna have to be checking out I might even be checking out the movie tonight, man.
I'm
Well,
telling
hey,
you, check it
yeah,
out.
so I have literally kind of three more topics, but at the same time, we
Okay.
don't have to go through all of them. But the next one that was on my list was to be talking about weapons. Have you seen Weapons?
Yes, I did.
You did see what? What did you think about Weapons?
It was very entertaining. I love the storyline. The ending was a good twist. I don't want to spoil it for anybody because I know people really still haven't seen it yet. People are still trying to go out there, but
I think it's one of those. It's going to be a word of mouth grower kind of thing where
hmm
it's like because it still has legs. And with that being said, let me go ahead and share the domestic box office. This is for Thursday.
okay.
Thursday, check it out. Weapons. Let's go ahead and blow that up a
What
little
was this
bit.
last Thursday as far as like the
No, this is
pre-opening box
today.
office? Oh, okay.
Today. Today, it still made $4 million. It's the highest grossing movie of today. Or
So
of
it's the only entertaining movie that's out.
yesterday.
It's the only
Yesterday
entertaining thing.
still made $4 million, and this is a very low budget horror movie. And because of the word of mouth, it blew up. It's ahead of Fantastic Four. It's ahead of Bad Guys 2, Superman, Naked Gun. It's ahead of those. Like, I mean, sure, most people, a lot of these, like a lot of the movies that are on this list are like first weekend watches for a lot of people, and maybe second weekend watches if you couldn't get tickets fast enough. But Weapons is still like this is second weekend for Weapons, but it's still more than double, if not quadruple, like it's 2.5 times Fantastic Four.
Yeah.
Fantastic Four is the newest one that just dropped as far as superhero stuff goes,
hmm
right? That's crazy. And
Well, I
it's
mean, you got to look at the lineup though. Like, look at everything that's out right now. Honestly, there's nothing else entertaining
hey,
that's out.
that's true. That's true. But that's also goes to what we were saying before July dropped. And we were saying, look, July having three massive movies come out at one time is gonna hurt each movie. It's gonna hurt Jurassic Park, it's gonna hurt Superman, and it's gonna hurt fucking Fantastic Four. You got three massive movies. Then you got stuff like The Bad Guys 2, which is way more of a kids movie, and whatever. So you got, let's say, four movies. Let's say three strong contenders, and then like you have a movie like Weapons that comes out like August. Nobody goes to an August movie. It's it's the month before school starts, and there's usually nothing good that drops that time. Weapons is killing it right now.
Well, it's that word of mouth, like you said. I mean, a lot of people have been talking about it. I mean, even in my community, they're talking about it. And, you hear people on Facebook, like as far as my followers and people I know on there, they're all saying, "Oh, have you seen it? Oh, I'm gonna go see it tomorrow." Like that word of mouth travels, especially with girls. Women, they love to talk about movies, entertainment, things that they find that was stimulating to them. So trust me, it's being talked about, and it's gonna probably have some legs going into, I would
Yeah.
say, mid
Well,
September.
you said you saw it. Let's go into it without let's say without too many spoilers. I I don't want to say I don't want to say it's an easy movie to spoil because I mean it's a pretty straightforward story, but at the same time, like I would say there's a couple twists and turns in it that are way more interesting to watch on television that we are like not in television, but in your own viewing experience, then we could even if we wanted to spoil it, we couldn't actually describe it properly.
Yeah.
So like, what do you think about the movie in general? You kind of said that you liked it, but like, what did you like about it the most?
I
Like,
just enjoyed the fact that you really, even though it was a basic story and you knew the borderline of the story, it was still twists in that story. You know what I mean? So it was something that, yeah, you knew what the subject matter was. You knew that the kids were missing. You knew that the time, and you knew that the teacher was the person that everybody was blaming. But the more and more that the story progressed and how it just twisted into every other character being somewhat intertwined into the story more, it made it more tasteful for me. Like it made it more interesting because I just wanted to know more. And like I said, it's just the ending to me was a good twist. But like I said, it just kept me intrigued. It just made me be like, "Oh, okay. I didn't think it was gonna go this way.
so
I thought it was going this way."
here's a comment from somebody who's usually here all the time, and I fucking love this guy. Nestor Pinillo says, "In my opinion, the title Weapons spoils the movie." Shaking my head.
True.
Um, Do you think that's actually true? I actually don't think it totally is.
I mean, to a certain extent, you know what I mean? But like I said, it's still good enough of a movie where, yes, that title may have something to do with it, but it still doesn't make you fully believe that that is just that title. Like I said, it's a lot of twists, a lot of turns. There's a lot of different stories that are intertwined into that, and that's why I enjoyed it. Like, I just didn't
Oh,
know really what was going to
I've
happen next in my eyes.
yeah, I
So
have a question for you. Like, do you have kids?
no, I don't have no kids.
So most people have noticed who really really enjoy this movie or think it's actually even like a little bit more a psychological thing
Hmm.
is people who have kids. Like I don't have kids, you don't have kids, so maybe I don't get that extra element to it. But the
Yeah, I
people
do.
who I have noticed who do have kids, like they felt that extra tension that the movie really builds on,
Hmm.
and it's because literally it's like, dude, your kids leave in the middle of the night and all of a sudden, well, what the
Where are
fuck do you
they?
do? Like what are
Yeah.
you going to do? And so that plays on people's, so it becomes a psychological horror. So if you don't have kids, like you might be missing an element to it to a certain extent. I
Hmm.
mean, I'm not saying that I was or you are or whatever, but I think that uh, a lot of what's coming about, like the really great reviews from it, are from people who do have kids, because it's like, holy shit, like
Well, the
that's
girl I
scary.
went
That's
with, she
scary
had
as shit.
kids, so she
Like
was
that's
at one point she was crying. The girl I
yeah,
went with.
it'd be scary as hell, right?
Yeah, she was crying. Like she even told me in the end because she has a son and a daughter, and she was just like, if that ever happened to my kids, like I don't know what I would do. She was like, I wouldn't even be
Yeah,
as calm as some of those parents were. I would really be out there flipping the fuck out. Like, and
yeah.
that's her expression about it. And I was like, oh, I understand.
Now, so I have another question for you. Did you ever see the movie Long Legs
No, I
with
never seen that movie.
with
I heard
Nicolas
about it, but
Cage?
I never seen it though. I heard about it though.
Okay, so the movie Long Legs with Nicolas Cage, it has some. Well, it has let's say there's like satanic elements or whatever. There's like yeah, there's satanic elements to it to a certain extent. And this movie, I don't want to say it doesn't have that, but it does have some out of the box kind of spiritual crap that's not explained. Like that's the other thing that you kind of need to wrap your head around and just accept. Like it's just like this happens and don't fucking worry about it kind of deal. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And
So,
when if you accept something like that, then it becomes kind of even creepier. And sometimes the unexplained stuff makes it either creepier or it makes it very not as great for some people, because I've seen some reviews that are like, oh, this is stupid, this is dumb, blah blah blah, let's refute this and that. And it's like, well, you need to throw stuff like that out the window to fully enjoy a movie like this. But yeah, if you sit there and apply, I don't know, logic, or it's not even applying logic, like because most of the movies really explain to you
mm-hmm.
pretty straight on. Like it's very like, I don't want to say it's beating you over the head, but
They emphasize it over and
all
over.
yeah, all the beats of the story are really beaten into you, and you're like, okay, you can put it together. You can easily put this movie together. And
Well, I guess for me, probably I wasn't able to pay attention too much because you know when you have a woman next to you, she always asks you
she's
questions.
freaking out. Yeah. Oh man. Yeah.
So I was, I mean, I
I've
paid
done,
attention enough to be like, okay,
done that.
I
I've
was able
done
to
that
see
one
it.
before for a fucking comedy, and it's like I don't get it. And you're like, if I gotta explain the joke, you're never gonna understand it anyways. Get the fuck out of here.
Mm-mm-mm. That's crazy. But it
Those
was a
are the
good
ones you
movie.
don't. Those are the ones you don't go on a second date with.
Oh no, I might go again tomorrow and watch it tomorrow again. I'll probably just sit there and just watch it by myself. Because like I said, I'm gonna go see Nobody 2 tomorrow, so I'll probably just check it
Yeah,
out.
once you see that, hey man, let me know what you think about it. Like, I think it's a typical overblown sequel to where they took what they thought people liked, they amped that up to 11,
Hmm.
and then like the first part is like, or like the first movie, it was like the idea of anonymity, and then just a random dude who just like, let me unleash my past, and then he does it to the wrong people, and then what he does to the wrong people escalates, kind of deal, and it just snowballs from there. They do that again. Like, that's the best way I can put it without it spoiling it. But it's almost the same movie, but they just amped up the craziness to 11. And let me know what you think about it once you've seen it. But
I got you.
yeah. So weapons this week is on Thursday, just Thursday, is 4 million. It's double Freakier Friday, which is the newest movie of the week, and it's almost 3 times, just shy of 3 times the amount of Fantastic Four. Fantastic Four is dipping like a motherfucker. Like, that's terrible. 49% lower.
It was dead on arrival once it opened.
Yeah, that shit had no chance. It had no chance.
It was dead on arrival. They were doing way too much for that one. And you know what's crazy though? That new Denzel Washington movie opened up this week, but it's not really in any movie theaters.
Yes. You know, I didn't have that one pulled up, but I am in a group chat with Kada, and Kada was mentioning that, and I was responding to him because, let me see if I can. Oh, I'm not going to link the group chat, but I will read some of the stuff. Let me find the chat. Let's see here with Kada. Oh my God, these people post terrible stuff. Terrible. What is wrong with you people in my group chat? Okay.
Because I know I was talking to Kata earlier, like on Twitter, because he was complaining about it. And I had to tell him, I was like, they're doing it like limited releases, but it's really going to come out on Apple on September 5th.
Yeah. So he made his post, and then he sent it in the group chat, and he's like, I'm legit annoyed because I was excited. And it's like a new Spike Lee movie with Denzel Washington. This is his post. In theaters with no promotion whatsoever. He posted that, and then he posted that probably about 20 minutes before I went on to lunch break. And when I was on my lunch break, I looked it up in my local AMC theaters, and I have about 8, maybe even 10 AMCs that are within about 30 minutes of me. I'm in like a prime hub location to go to in one of the biggest AMCs in general, which is the 16. That's one of the biggest in the States, you know? And so there's plenty around there, whatever. It's not showing in any of them. Not fucking one. Not one. I couldn't even find it. I couldn't find it on the upcoming. I couldn't find it in the today. I couldn't find it at all. Like, it is not showing at all. I didn't even see a preview for this. I'm usually on top of movies and stuff like this. So it really, really surprised me.
I showed the preview on my stream for it. We had a whole preview for it.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but it's like nobody's fucking talking about it or whatever. And oddly enough, it actually has. Hold on, let me go ahead and pull up the highs and. Apparently, it's a remake called Highs and Lows, or is it called, what the fuck's it called?
I think it's higher to the
highest and lowest. Highest and lowest. Highest and lowest.
I don't know. To me, all the not Denzel's, but Spike Lee movies kind of are the same. Like, this movie kind of reminds me of
There's always gonna be some race baiting bullshit in it, which sucks. And it's
not even just that. For the last couple of movies, he's always holding somebody ransom. Like, what the fuck? Like, in The Inside Man, Denzel was on that movie with Clive Owen, and he was holding somebody ransom in that movie. That's what this movie reminds me of.
Dude, even in Sinners, it's like the vampires are holding them ransom.
Yeah, but I mean, that wasn't Denzel. But I'm just saying, it's like Denzel.
No, that's not Denzel, but that's Ryan Coogler. It's a Ryan Coogler movie.
That's kind of like the same
Spike Lee, like, I don't know. It sucks to say, but I think most people are done with like these black race baiting movies to where it's like, hey, feel bad for the black people.
But anybody outside of the black community is done with those movies. The black community will go and support a Spike Lee movie. They don't care what it is, who is in that
Well, they
movie.
they go and
They will
support
support it
fucking
as long as it's
Medea. They
Denzel.
go and support Medea,
I
which
know.
should say everything you know about like the black or like that's um let's say I don't want to say segregation, like that community of black people who follow those kind of movies. Those are the kind of people who watch those kind of movies, and it's like it's for the lowest common denominator of people who watch movies. Which, hey, to be fair, there's plenty of people who do that with white comedy movies as well. I just don't think there is like like they're not as strong against or strong for a certain creator. You know what I mean? Because like you go and watch a Tyler Perry movie, there's going to be people who are just Tyler Perry fans for some reason, and it's the lowest common denominator of like the dumbest comedy you could ever imagine.
Yeah, but the thing
But
is, when it comes to people in the inner city, it's not really about the movie in a sense. It's the name. It's either who is directing it, who's starring in it. That's
and
what they care
if
about
it's
more
an
than
all black
anything.
cast or
Yeah,
something,
that's what they don't care. If it's an all black cast, they're gonna see it. They don't care what the storyline is about. They're
dude,
gonna go
why
support it.
didn't they show up for Soul Plane? Dude, Soul Plane's funnier than
They
anything
did show up
fucking
for Soul
Tyler
Plane.
Perry.
Soul Plane. I'm not saying they didn't went to the movie theater, but so think about it. Soul Plane came out around the time where DVDs and bootlegs were big. So nobody really wasn't, especially in the hood. Nobody was not worried about going to the movie theater to watch it if you could buy it on a bootleg. Like nobody
That
was not concerned
that's
about
actually kind of true. That was what early 2000s,
yeah,
early 2000s. Yeah.
yeah. Nobody was worried about that stuff. But it's like nowadays, as long as they hear Denzel, they're gonna roll to any Denzel movie. They don't care what it is. The black community
Dude,
always is gonna support Denzel.
if I heard there was a Denzel movie, I rolled a fucking every Denzel movie anyways.
Yeah, but think about it. The African
I'm the
American
whitest dude
community
ever. I
literally
fucking
went
love
to go
Denzel.
see
He's awesome.
Gladiators. Like they don't know nothing about the first Gladiator, and they still went to go see Gladiator just because Denzel was in Gladiator. Like that's how much power that man has. That any movie
Yeah,
that
that
he
movie still
does,
failed, but
anybody's
yeah.
gonna go. Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. But people are still gonna talk and they're gonna go. And in this one, they're gonna talk about it even more because ASAP Rocky is in it, which is Rihanna's baby
Well,
daddy.
I think Kate is actually kind of right. It's like where he was like, dude, this movie got released and in theaters technically. I don't know what fucking theater because I'm in like the most I don't know theater heavy area of AMC's and none of them are showing it. And I want to go see it. I'm down to go see it. I have no problem going to see it. I fucking dude, I will watch any movie with Denzel Washington. He's probably my top number one actor of all time. I'm the whitest dude ever. My favorite actor happens to be a black dude. Oh my god, fucking throw stones at me. Oh my god, it's crazy. He's a fucking phenomenal. Anything he's in is great. He could be in the worst movie you've ever seen, and it's he's still doing the best that he can do, like all the time. He's fucking phenomenal.
Yeah.
I love that dude. 100% every time,
Did you see
every
that
time.
recent interview that he put out about with this movie, where he was talking about other actors and not really actors,
I
but he's
did
talking
not.
about influencers.
Do you want to pull it up? Like I'm gonna use a
I
if you
could
can
send
find
you the
it,
link.
let
Yeah,
me pull it up. Send me the link. Let me use the restroom real quick and go ahead and keep the audience entertained. I'm gonna be like 30 seconds. I'll be right
all
back.
right, for sure, for sure. Let me get this link up because in this link, he's talking about how acting deals with more of a being having a skill. Like nowadays, they're just picking up influencers and people that have a whole bunch of followers that are not good actors. So why are we getting these people in there that cannot act or do anything to make the film better? So I'm gonna send this to this link to Syfaxx so he could be able to check this out. And then I'm gonna do a little bit more research too about the movie because I think they only had a limited theater release in regards to this movie because I think it's 24 movie, but I think Apple is the one that funded the movie. So you know how Apple sometimes is kind of stingy with their movies. Like they don't really put a lot of their stuff out there like that. I'm surprised that they even had F1 out there. So that was shocking to me. But let me send Syfaxx's link so he can have that when he's ready to hop back on. And then let me see here. Let me find out why this movie is not in the theaters like that. Because like I said, I think it's just due to Apple not wanting it to be out there like that as far as in all the theaters. They already wasted so much money with F1 putting it out there in theaters that this movie would have they probably didn't feel that they had to fund it in that way to put it out there, or they just really have it in real limited theater releases. So let me see, where is it at? What is this movie called? Highest to Lowest. Hold on one second. Hopefully Syfaxx, hurry up. He got me on here all by myself, talking. Feel like I'm just in the room by myself.
You can hold it down, man. You can
talking.
hold it down, dude. I left and my viewership went up. It's crazy. It's crazy. It's almost like nobody wants to actually listen to me. It's crazy.
Stop lying,
Let's just keep you on, dude. I went from 12 to 17, now 6. See, I started talking, lost a viewer. There we go. That's how it goes. That's how.
But
it
I
goes.
sent you
That's
that
how it
link so
goes.
you can check it out. It's in the private chat.
All right. Let's check this one out. Bring it up. Hold on. I've seen a couple new people in the chat.
I see Hold My
DualShock says, how's it, Nestor Penias? What's up, Hold My DualShock? I'm assuming that's Andy. What's going on, Andy? How you doing, brother? Voice protagonist says, hi, everyone. What's up, voice protagonist? What's going on, brother? Sergeant Guillotina. Hey, voiced. I'm assuming maybe Hold My DualShock. Did you guys just end, or are you guys just showing up, or what's up? What's up? You bet, Stacy. Hey, Hold My DualShock. If you guys want to jump on, we've been talking about Nobody 2, and then how to go fuck ourselves. Number 2, like how to shaft a stream, just like whites only. But then we're going on to the blacks only. You know, we're very segregated here. It's crazy.
We were talking about
you're
SJs
invited.
too.
Yeah, SJs, absolutely, 100%.
And if you got to ask what that is, you cannot afford it.
No, the ZJs you can afford. The SJs, those might be in your pocketbook right there.
Oh, okay. Yeah. True.
Those might be there. Females only. Miss Sparkles, you're invited. Hey, you want to jump on, Miss Sparkles? You're driving to Texas. Right on. Hey, have a safe drive. Katie and Andy, have a safe drive. I know they I don't know exactly how much they do that drive, but they do their thing. I'm not going to get into that because that's their own business, but they are homeowners in both those places. Handle it, guys.
Yeah. If you can do it.
How much have you been drinking? I have been drinking, dude. So I haven't drank for like a little, like over a week or so. So I've been going kind of hard today. First week back after first week, full week of back at like full-time job type of deal. And I was like, I wanted to celebrate. So I grabbed myself a 12 pack. I still got a few beers left. I've been slamming them pretty hard. I'm not going to lie. But then I'm back to being sober for like another week until
so
Fridays.
What is it now? You're off the wagon or you're back on the wagon? I never understood that terminology.
Well, I was probably more on the wagon when.
So when you're on the wagon, that means that you've been drinking.
That means you're drinking. Drinking. Yeah.
Okay. Just trying to make sure.
So I was. I wasn't doing well. I mean, I'm whatever. Like everyone does their own thing online, and you got to lie to kick it for a little bit. I mean, I wasn't lying ever. I was just like, like I'm still here, but Like maybe next month I might not be like I will be. I will be back. I'll be at a different schedule. I'll be at a different timings and stuff until I get my regular schedule down. And like even stuff like this to do a Friday night stream. I'm not sure if Friday nights is going to be a thing. It could be. It could be like, hey, end of Friday. Hey, I made it through another week. Let's go. Let's continue. Let's go ahead and chop it up. I might replace this with my Wednesday streams or something. My Saturday streams will be the Syfaxx to where I invite people on. I mean, I'm always going to invite people on if anybody's ever down to jump on. I prefer like panel shows, but smaller panel shows. Like I don't need 9 people on. I mean, I'm down to do bigger streams as well, but
I want to do a 9 people one day, but I want to do it more on like current events. You know what I'm saying? Like
yeah, well, the thing about doing it on
topics.
Friday too is that now I get like a full week of catching up. Like I saw a movie on Thursday. There's all the news from Monday through Friday, stuff like that. And then Saturday I can like actually have like a bunch of people from the chat on. I think that actually kind of works out a little bit better. Like when you're doing it so much, there's only so much news you can talk about. No, you sit around bullshitting so much. Don't get me wrong, it's fine. A lot of people do very well with it. I just don't have the time right now until I'm, like I said, until I'm setting my schedule. Once I'm setting my schedule, I keep saying this. I've been saying it since I started the stream. Once I'm set, I'm going to work it out. It's going to take me a minute. I'm going to work it out. I'm going to be doing new intros. I'm going to do new clips. I'm going to be doing all sorts of new, hopefully fun stuff that people enjoy and whatever. And then also have something more consecutive to where it's like, hey, at Fridays, Syfaxx is on this time, or Saturdays, he's on this time, whatever. Like a lot of people are doing, but have something more set in stone type of deal. Right now, I do not. And so it's kind of up in the air. So if you're catching me right now, thank you for tuning in. And yeah, hopefully this is a start of a new thing and a start of a new idea, journey, whatever, however you want to call it, doesn't matter. I'm just trying to get resituated. Also keep my name out there in the zeitgeist without just like being like, fuck it, I'm taking 2 months off until I'm like ready to come back. I'm like, nah, let me take an hour or two. Like I got the time here and there. Let me establish I'm still here. Let's go ahead and talk about what's going on and everything. I'm still watching movies. I'm still doing this stuff. I still want to do videos. I still want to do all this stuff. I still want to talk to all of you. And yeah, so if I can continue on with that and then also get fully established, it'll only get, I'm hoping only better. If it gets worse, let me know. I'll be so sad. But I'm having a good time. I mean, shit, we've only gone through 2 of my topics so far, which was shit. I don't even remember them. No, I'm kidding. We went through weapons and Nobody 2.
Yeah.
And then we talked a little bit about the Denzel movie that nobody's talking about.
Oh yeah, that
also,
video I sent you.
I can't even find it.
I just sent you the link in the private chat.
Send me a video. Send me a video.
Not the video, but just the link to it on X. It's in the private chat, the first one.
Oh, I clicked on the opposite one.
Yeah. Well, that one is a funny one, and I want you to look at it as well. But the first one is the one about Denzel.
All right, so let's check out. How much have you been drinking? Well, I already answered that. I've been drinking. I have been drinking. No problem. I'm not going to deny that. I rewarded myself with the first week back at work with some beer. And then I'm going to take 2 days off, and then, well, not 2 days off. I'm going to do Syfaxx. I'm not going to drink tomorrow. And then I got to do a bunch of training on Monday and Tuesday, get set back in stone. Like, I'm going to be doing a bunch of stuff to get us situated with the new company that I'm at. And then I'll be working on setting a proper schedule. But in the meantime, and the time that I have in between, like I said before, I will be trying to find times to do stuff, trying to find a time that works with my new schedule. I don't even know my new schedule because where I'm training at isn't where I'm going to be located at. So I don't know my time yet. So I can't sit there and say, hey, 5:30 I'll be live. No, I have no idea. Like if I don't get home till 6, if I say I'm live at 5:30, that doesn't work, you know. Stuff like that doesn't work. So it's going to take me a little bit going to take me a couple of weeks to get situated, and then from there I'll be good.
No doubt, no doubt.
But once I get situated and people are down, I mean, hey, I started even this stream. I have no problem even going solo, whatever. I'm thankful for Angel showing up. I mean, even in my thumbnail, Rockefeller's there. I hit him up. He might have went to sleep. He has odd schedule because he's like 3 hours ahead. He has a weird sleep schedule. It's all whatever. If I can find a way to make everything work with everybody that I normally kind of talk to and rock with, whatever, great. I have no idea yet. So if people are willing to bear with me, awesome. Thanks for sticking around for the ride. We'll get it all situated eventually, and then we'll have a set schedule, and we'll be having fun. I'll have more fun clips. I'll have better intros. I'll whatever. I'm working on a new intro tomorrow. I already know that. And yeah, but I mean, shit, Angel's here. Angel just started up his stuff. Go check out Angel's YouTube, which is shit. Give me your link, and I'll post it out there.
I'll put it out there for you. Hold on.
Yeah. So Angel's been doing stuff. He's been doing his own shows, I believe, either on Mondays and
try to do it on
mainly Mondays for right now, but he's going to probably be doing some more. He also does some videos. He mainly does stuff on X, but yeah.
Holla at you, boy. Please follow me, please. I need those numbers. I'm trying to get my numbers up.
Yeah, follow Angel, man. Listen to that silky voice. How do you not want to listen to that all the time? That's great. That's fantastic.
Yeah, I just shot you the link in the private chat.
So Miss Sparkles says, okay, I'm turning my stuff on now. So Miss Sparkles might be joining us here in a minute. I didn't expect to go longer than an hour. And I mean, I still have 2 other things I kind of want to talk about. But I mean, whatever we're talking about, we just keep going. Let's just keep going. I got nothing to do tonight. I'm just chilling. I don't get my first paycheck till next week, so I got no extra fucking money to go do anything anyways. So I'm just chilling tonight. Let's see here. Bam. Let's go ahead and copy that. Post this in the comments. Boom.
Please like, share. So, I'm gonna put more content up there. I've been working on my.
I posted intros. It twice. I posted it twice for Angel. He's been doing new stuff. He's gonna be doing new intros. He's been doing his own stuff for a minute, but he's just started much more on his YouTube stuff for the last about 2 weeks, give or take.
Yeah.
About two maybe 3 weeks. Mm-hmm. 2 or 3 weeks. Go ahead and give him a like, follow, likes any of his videos. Check out his live stuff, usually on Mondays. He's going to be doing a lot more stuff. Yeah, he just moved out to New York. He's trying to get something going. Go check him out, man. Listen to that voice, dude. You don't want to listen to that? Come on. That guy's awesome. This guy's awesome.
So what's the next topic you got? What's the next one?
So the next one, and it could be, wait, hold on. Actually, let me share the thing that you sent me first.
Okay.
Oh my God, Calypso, get away from me. Oh my God. Jesus. Of course. She fucked up all my shit. Hold on. Calypso literally dropped an apocalypse.
Asking for a link.
Okay. Are you going to send me a link? Yes. Hold on. Let me send Miss Sparkles a link. Bam. Let me find Miss Sparkle. There we go. Sparkles, you got a link. All right.
Man, I just found out Jamie Foxx just broke a promise to everybody right now. The black community is about to get him. They're about to get him.
I can't speak for the black community, but I'm down to fucking listen. Let's see here. Sean King.
Because I don't know if you've seen his
No.
comedy special on Netflix, but during his comedy special, he made a promise that he said after dating Katie Holmes that he was going to swear off all white women. He was like, I ain't never messing with no more white women. I'm going back to my black women. Black women only. Then somebody on Twitter posted a video of him in a truck full of nothing but white women. One of them with their top down.
As one does. Yeah.
So yeah,
all right,
so
here, check it out. So I got your Sean King, or what's the Denzel speaks on the talentless era of entertainment. Let's go ahead. I have it turned up. Let me go ahead and blow it up a little bit. How does that look on the screen? Shit. Bam. There we go. It's as big as I can. That's as big as I can get it, guys. Sorry, ladies. Here we go.
I didn't grow up like your generation is growing up, where a zillion people are watching you all the time and you're looking to be followed all the time. And, you know, you actually had to be good at what you did. Yeah, you know, when I was young. I'm not talking about you specifically, but you don't have to be good now. You just have to be eccentric. You just have to do something stupid. You just have to get people to follow you, you know. And the thing about following is you got to have something when they get there, you know. And in my day, you had to have something before they got there.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, you actually had to be good, not far.
Man,
God damn. Motherfucker bringing the heat on that one. You had to be good before you got there. What a concept. What a concept. You have to be good before you got hired? What the fuck are you talking about? It's almost like how my job applications look. It's almost like I did all these jobs before they fucking even give me a phone interview. Assholes.
But he was preaching there. He was preaching. He kept it real. That's how it is now.
100% true, though. 100% true. It's like, how many times do you see like not just Nepo babies, right? Because a lot of these times we call a lot of these people Nepo babies, and a lot of them are, right? They are Nepo babies. They're like, oh, they're a son or daughter of XYZ actor, blah, blah, blah. But it's not just that. It's like they're brought up from a lackluster, I don't know, Nickelodeon show or whatever. And instead of going back into TV shows where they were grown and raised or whatever, all of a sudden they're thrown into a movie. And it's like movies and TV shows are different. It's the same way as like the only one that I've seen that has been like almost there's actually now two that I can say that are like seamless from TV shows into movies, which would be Walton Goggins, right? Walton Goggins, like he's basically like he was more known as a TV show actor, and like then he goes into movies, and usually he's not like a big role in movies or whatever, but he flows right into the scenes or whatever that he's doing. And then why am I blanking on his name? The guy from Firefly and why I'm blanking on his name. Nolan. I'm thinking of his name.
Wasn't that the guy that was in Superman? Are you talking about?
Yeah. He played
Guy Gardner.
Guy Gardner. Why am I blanking on his name? He has like the most common fucking name.
I don't know his name, but I know who you're talking about though.
Guy Gardner. Superman. Nathan Fillion. Oh my God. Why? Oh, I was blanking on Nathan Fillion. That's crazy. Dude, I've loved him so much. Like, but he's more known for like TV show stuff. Like he's in so many TV shows, but he can actually make that transition from TV to movie. But most of the time when he goes to movies, he's not the main, like he's not the lead actor. Like he's a good background character. The only time that I can recall that he was actually a lead actor was Serenity, which is because of Firefly.
but that was more of a ensemble.
That was
if you
it. That
think
was a
about it.
TV show adaptation, or it was a
Yeah.
TV show that got like so much fan cast behind it that he got boosted into lead through Serenity, and he was awesome in it. He was fantastic in it. Like he's good no matter what, and he is, in my opinion, a lead actor. Like he has the charisma and whatnot to do it. But there's so many characters I feel nowadays, or like actors nowadays, who are getting boosted from TV shows that don't fit the lead actor role in a movie. Like they can't carry a movie. They can carry a TV show when they have 5 minute to 7 minute scenes, right?
Mhm.
Like they got 5 to 7 minutes, and then boom, let's click over to so and so. Let's go, and they got a cast of freaking 13 people. So, but it's like, well, you're the main person, so you get 9 minutes. Everyone else gets 5 to 6 minutes, right, or something like that. Whatever it is, however they split it up. So your main cast role is you get 2 minutes more than somebody else, and you get paid a little bit more. That's how a lot of these actors I feel kind of work. And you can see them for that amount of minutes per episode, and it makes sense. Throw them into an hour and a half, 2 hour movie, you're like, I'm fucking sick of this person. Like, you suck.
You know who's kind of like that?
That's what ends up
like
happening a lot.
Jason Bateman, he's kind of like that too.
Well, even in the comedy, like I actually like Jason Bateman for the most part. His like comedy style and his like dry humor, like the way that he delivers stuff, does fall flat when he's in too many scenes for too long.
Yeah.
So you're right in that, but when he's in movies, he's usually in a comedy role. What he works
but
really
he was
well,
in a serious role at one point too. Wasn't he in?
He was in Ozark. Ozark is his most serious role. And he's on screen all the time, but that's a TV series. So you get to actually learn the character. You get to like really
No, but he was in a
grow
serious
with the
movie though.
character.
I remember he played like a back role in a serious movie. I forgot what movie it was though.
I don't remember. Well, see, there you go.
Let me look it up.
He's forgettable in that. But Bateman he's really good in just about everything he does.
Yeah, I like him. Even ever since he was a teen, I liked him. He was a good actor.
Well, I don't know how else to say about this stream other than
I think we're dealing with a very, very, very smart person or a very, very, very stupid person.
And so we are very, very, very much in danger or very, very, very much safe.
Miss Sparkles, how's it going?
You're in danger. You're totally in danger. Watch out now. Watch out.
What's up?
Sparkles.
Can you hear me? How's my headset? I got a new headset.
You're a little low. You're a little behind. Like it sounds like you're talking away from your mic.
Oh, I'm not. I got a Bluetooth headset. Why does it sound like that? It's new. I just got it.
No, now you sound good. You sound much closer now.
Oh, okay. Because I was far away from my computer. Okay, well, not far away. I was just something in my bed.
Yeah. Well, you probably have either omnidirectional or like if I'm talking right here, but if I'm talking kind of back here, whatever, I probably sound a lot further. Like I don't know. My mic's it's based on how, like if I'm talking right up here like this, like I'm a much louder. Like obviously, but anyways, how are you doing tonight, and how are you recovering? By the way. Well, now I can't hear you at all.
Yeah.
No, now you're super far away.
No. The headset's not working.
Okay, now you're back.
It's working. The headset. It's new Bluetooth headset I just got, and it's not working at all. It was cheap though. It's $13. So really plugging.
Yeah, that'll do it. That'll do it. I tried one that I got for like $8 one time, and I was like, "Oh, this will be fine. I just need something." And it was like, it was the worst fucking thing. I tried it for 5 minutes, and I think it took me less time to drive there, return it, and come back than it did for me to try it. Like,
oh yeah, I ordered it on Amazon. Yeah, and it started freaking out. Here, I'm putting another headset.
Thank God for the AirPods.
Oh yeah, I could use that, huh?
Dude, all my my AirPods and my phone I got for free. Like I just got everything for free. Like
I love my AirPods. I can connect it to anything except a
I have
PlayStation.
the Amazon pods, the dots. They suck. They suck so bad. It's really hard to sync to anything. My mom bought them for me for my birthday, and then she bought herself some, and they suck. Oh,
well, okay. Well, so Miss Sparkles tends to hate about everything we talk about, or at least has a negative
all right, is that
opinion
better?
about it.
Yeah, you sound good.
No, yeah, you
Oh,
sound
no, I
fine.
can't hear you guys.
Anyways, well, you seem to hate about everything we talk about or have a negative opinion about a lot of the stuff we talk about. What do you think about, like, have you seen Weapons? Have you seen any of the stuff that we talked about? Or Nobody 2? Any of it? You're muted.
Her mic.
Is this better? I'm sorry. Is it better?
Yeah, you're unmuted now. Yeah.
Oh, I plugged in the headphones instead. Yeah. That sucks. I had to turn off the Bluetooth. You guys still can't hear me, or you
Yeah,
hear
we
me?
can
No,
hear
we
you.
can we can hear you.
We're not sure if you heard his answer. I mean, his question.
Oh no, I didn't hear it. I was messing with mine.
Okay.
Headphones on. What was it? What was your question?
Have you seen Nobody 2 or shit? What was the last one? Oh my god!
I don't even know what Nobody 1 is. What's Nobody?
You didn't see Nobody?
No. I don't even know what that is. What is that?
It's a Bob Odenkirk movie. Like what? Okay,
No.
what have you seen? Like, what have you seen? Have you seen Weapons?
No. Do you want me to see it? I'll see whatever you want me to see. I haven't seen anything.
Go watch Weapons. Yeah, it's a great movie. Well, you from what I understand, you have kids. That would probably actually affect you greatly. Yeah.
Yeah, I have 3 boys. Yes, I do.
Oh Lord.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that movie
Just give her the premise. Maybe she'll be intrigued with the premise.
Well, I watched the trailer to the Weapons, and I showed it to my mom, and because I was live with Lord Toxic, which you guys should check him out. He's a small channel, but he's awesome. He was wanted everybody to check out that trailer. So I know the trailer. My mom wants to see it really bad, and I want to see it. It says it's based on a true story. Is that true?
I don't know about that.
I don't know if it's based on.
That's what
there's a lot of movies that do that. That are
Yeah.
It's like it's somebody's recount of some bullshit that happened, But I don't know. It's. I mean, if it is, it's a very exaggerated version of whatever story they were telling.
I know they do that a lot. Yeah.
Shoot,
So
I
it's
remember
like,
I thought
you
the Blair
ever-
Witch Project was real.
Well,
that was a true story.
the marketing on that was fucking amazing.
Yeah.
If I remember right, that still to date might be the most profitable movie of all time, because like it cost them fucking I don't know like less than 100,000 to make, and it made over $100 million.
Damn.
Paranormal
Which
Activity.
is like
Try to make it seem like it was real too.
Yeah, that was also very profitable. Yeah.
What's that noise?
That's on your end.
It's on my end. How? What is it?
I have no idea.
That was probably me. I was by a window trying to close it. Sorry.
Oh, okay. It sounded like you were sucking on something. Okay. I was like, what are you
Sucking on something. What you just pause on that one. She said sucking on something. Wow.
Yeah. Your profile picture makes it hard to do anything with your face. I've been working on it too.
Other headphone.
Sorry. Sorry that I'm not making it easy for you to, clown me, but I'll be all right.
I know. All I could do is make you look pretty. I mean, I tried to change it to where it would let me like turn you to clown on you, but it didn't. It just made the background because if I edit some of the profile pictures, it won't let you do anything with it unless you edit it a little bit. So I did that, and all it did was just make your background all pretty and pink. And I'm like, what the hell? And it still doesn't work. So
I'll send you a picture that you can play around with.
Oh, that's sweet.
Just so you can have some fun. I know you've been trying.
yeah. I'm making a collage. They have these weird filters on this one app I use. I have weird fruit, and I put everybody, even Syfaxx, as with the fruit. It's weird.
I'm looking forward to seeing it.
I swear, it's like every other day I wake up with like whenever I check my X account or whatever, it's like I get like a random image or two where I'm like, I'm the most distorted I've ever been. Not distorted, but
yeah.
I'm in the wrong place with the wrong amount of whatever crazy shit that Miss Sparkles brought up. I was just like, hey, you know what? Have you ever thought about being a pineapple today? And I'm like, no, I didn't. But apparently now I am. I mean, yeah. She hasn't done that, but now she will. And it's like,
well, actually, I think that is the fruit that I put your face with was with the pineapple.
Was it really?
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
I don't even remember. I
try. I'm not gonna lie. I'm making a collage of it.
I try to blank most of that shit out because I'm like, this is horrifying. It's horrifying.
Some of it's cool. Some of I made of you. Like I made one that matches.
I'm not background. Gonna lie. There's been a couple of them where I'm like, I'm not gonna lie. I saved it, and I'm like, I'm gonna use this one day. There was one where I'm like a magician, and like I was like, that actually looks kind of dope.
And you throw cards.
Like, it looks way cooler than I look in person. So yeah, let's go with that.
Well, the recent one, I've been trying to make longer form videos with it, so I've been working on it, and I've actually made you pregnant with my baby, so that's what I've been working on. So
lovely. Can't wait for that.
And like MSK, I made him in a relationship with some robot chick, and it's like, well, actually, what I've been really working on too is, do you know what Bananas and Pajamas are? You know that old show, Bananas and Pajamas, coming down the stairs. Yeah, I've been trying to make them kill the bears. And I have like all these like little clips, but it won't make them, and none of the apps will make them kill the bears. The bears will end up killing them every time, even no matter what I write. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. I just want them to kill the bears.
You've been using Gemini?
No, I use all different kinds of ones.
And
one of them is really disgusting. Oh god, it's so bad. I forgot what it's called, but it
she's
was
like,
that's
my special folder that I only go to after I get off stream.
No, gosh,
I've been playing with Gemini. Gemini is pretty fun. I just don't want to pay that monthly fee for Gemini. Yeah. Like they're trying to charge like $23 a month for Gemini. I'm like, it's not that serious. Like, I'm not gonna be playing with AI that much.
Yeah, so much of my stuff, like even my little intro video that I have or whatever. Like that little 10-second like the animation that I do on my regular videos, like it was generated through like 2 different AI apps that I combined, and I was able to combine music for it all for free. And then once I did that, about a month later, all of them started charging. So I got right in at the right time, and I was like when I did it, I was like, dude, these are awesome. This is cool. I was like, oh, I'm gonna go do another one. Let me try something else. And then I went to do it, and there was like, oh yeah, that's gonna cost you like $30. And I'm like, well, fuck you then. Like, fuck.
Well, that's why
like, it's not worth 40. But it's not like I don't make any money off this. I mean, unless does
Gronk do it? What about Gronk?
There's been a couple people who are nice enough to donate to me, but if they're donating to me, I'm using that money to support streaming. I'm not doing it to support random freaking AI bullshit. I'm gonna learn other shit. I'll do that. I'd rather have my streaming up, and if my videos are all the same, fine. Okay, well, I can make videos outside of that, but I'm not gonna pay for other things off other people who are lovely, or like nice enough to support me to have streaming, like consistent streaming. So yeah.
Well, I just use the free trials. I'll give you free trials. That's why I've used so many different versions of
Gemini gives you 1 month. You should try the Gemini. They at least give you a month for free.
Yeah, I don't think I tried that.
I probably already. I've tried so many of them in like a consecutive order that I've like, I don't know. I get emailed probably fucking 50 different things every day, where I'm like, I don't even remember using that one. You know,
well,
but like remember
that
that little dildo one that dildo thing that I put on my ex. I made that on Gemini. I just typed it in there and I was like, hey, make it with a dildo on a basketball court, and they did everything perfectly. So Gemini is pretty accurate. Like if you go on there and you play with it, I'm just not paying $23 a month.
Well,
but they're probably the cheapest one.
The only thing I pay for is Canva, because I'm actually pretty good with Canva, and I've gotten way better at Canva now. Like some of my thumbnails, like kind of look, they're a lot of them are the same. But if you see me in other people's chats, like I'm actually really good at like editing the shit out of them when I really want it to be. But when I'm doing live streams and stuff, I'm like, oh, I'll do it in 30 minutes. And I'm like, shit, I got 15 minutes to come up with some bullshit. So I use a lot of my same backgrounds. And I'm like, I want to get better at that, to where I have something set up like a day ahead of time. That's what I've been talking about kind of for like the whole stream, as far as my setup schedule and stuff. So I'm like, okay, this will be my Friday setup. This will be my Saturday setup. This will be my blah, blah, blah. And then have different videos and different streams that like, I want to do all that. I'm working on it. It's going to take me a minute. Don't get me wrong, but I'm not neglecting it. I'm just, it's kind of on the back burner, because like I said, I am working on getting other things in my life set up to where I'm back to normal again.
Well, I found this one app that is called like Viggle, and I think it's from India, because I don't understand a lot of what they're saying on that. But you get 5 videos to make every day, and it is really like crap. It's really like, they are bad. Like they have George Floyd dancing in a lot of the templates.
Oh Lord.
I know. And
is he dancing, or is he doing the fish? Just
he's ones where they put his face over a little kid that's asking for ice cream. It was really bad one day. It was all Trump and George Floyd, all of the examples, and then they erased it, and then now it's coming back slowly. I can't believe how bad it is.
Do they have something I can invest in? Because I'm investing in that immediately. Like,
no, why? but like I made Review Tech USA a twerking video with that one. So
wait, you watch Review Tech? Oh no.
We were friends. We're not friends anymore. He's a piece of crap. He blocked me for the 9th time because he doesn't want to listen to me, and I was right. So.
Damn. Okay, Miss Sparkles.
Well, if you don't
Sparkles
want
Miss Sparkles has all the connections.
I know.
I kind of do. I really do. But
you got a video game connection? I need somebody to give me that new GTA 6 for like less than $80.
Well, nobody's gonna give me that. No. But yeah, the thing with sex is that they know me, but nobody ever helps promote me or do anything. That's the only thing. I think Hypnotic did. That's it.
Don't worry about it. My saying is, let it slide. Don't let the pride block your blessings.
Yeah, no.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
hey, look, if people in the chat who are not subscribed that would like to be subscribed, all you gotta do is click the button, and then I could do the same thing as Miss Sparkles here, and I could coerce some of my friends, like people like Chris Gore and Nerderotic, who people I know in person, to promote my shit. Like, give me to 500.
Nobody will.
I know these people, damn it. They let me into their stuff for free, I swear.
The 4th time when Review Tech blocked me, it was because he thought I was asking him for promotion. So yeah, no, they don't do that.
Look, to be fair, I don't do enough to earn any of their like handouts.
Yeah.
But it is kind of funny when I run into them, or like when I do hang out with them. They're just like, dude, I've been hearing you're doing good, and I'm like, I got like 250, or like now I'm at 251. The last time I ran into Chris Gore, I was at like 215, and he was like, dude, I've been hearing you're doing good, and I'm like, who the fuck are you hearing that from? I got 250 subscribers. You don't gotta lie to me, dude.
And,
Like,
and he knows how hard it is, so that's probably why he's like, "Yeah, you're doing good," because he knows how hard it is.
yeah. But I mean, it was cool to know that he was like, dude, I've been hearing about you, and I was like, how? Fucking how? I haven't talked to you in like 3 months. What are you talking about? But it was still not. It was like kind of a nice boost.
But doesn't Dante follow you?
I don't know. Maybe.
I think Verbal Ryan follows you, doesn't he? I think he does.
I mean, but if I don't know if he follows me on,
or he probably sees you when he's on when he watches DA stuff.
So I see all these people in person, and then I'm just like, hey man, I started something, and they're like, cool, dude, good for you. And then it's like, you know, you fuck off and do your own thing, which that's fine. Like that's not a diss at them at all. Like that's how I would respond too. I'm like, good for you, dude. Keep going until you're recognizable to, but at the same time, other than that, like outside of the YouTube stuff, it's like we all hang out like everybody hangs out with like your normal people. It doesn't matter. But when it comes down to people talking about like YouTube stuff, it's like, oh, what do you got? All of a sudden numbers come up and you're like, it kind of gets weird and you're like, whoa, like, dude, you don't need to boost me. You don't need to do any of that. None of that's actually came up. But as far as I know or remember, but I'm like, dude, I mean, I kind of know all these people. Don't get me wrong. My channel's not worthy of that, but I do know these people.
They probably watch you on DA stuff.
Yeah,
well, DA be on there a lot, so on their
like,
channel.
The thing that trips me out is when they sit there and say like, "Hey man, I've been hearing about you," and I'm like, "How did you hear about me?" Like,
I'm pretty sure it's DA's channel because, like I said, I'm pretty sure they're looking at what he's doing.
It's more like the DA, yeah. More like the DA.
Yeah,
it's like, oh shit, dude, you're over there, like Syfaxx, or you know, well, I mean, they know me by my real name, but they're like, dude, you been on there? Like, I'm like, yeah, I've been on there for like a year. Like, I can't even get 500 subscribers. I'm totally killing it. Like,
should promote yourself more.
Well, like I was saying earlier, and this is a good time to promote myself again. I'm going to be doing a lot more. Maybe not. Well, definitely within the next couple months. It's just going to be at different times than I normally did. I need to find my own time and stuff to officially do it and whatnot. And I don't know, even stuff like this. Look, it's a Friday night, and look, I'm surprised I have any viewers at all on a Friday night. I don't think I've ever streamed on a Friday night.
Yeah, you have. Yeah, you have.
If I have, it's been very random, and I was probably way more drunk than I am now, and way not as good spirits than I am right now. So anybody watching right now, thank you for watching. If you guys want to support, hit the like button at the very minimum. Hit the subscribe button.
Please.
I have 2 more things that I was gonna bring up, but you know, I'm not gonna lie, most people have not watched them. I have, and I kind of just want to promote them in general. You guys down?
Let's go.
Right ahead.
So let's go with Twisted Metal. Bring it up to there.
I just haven't seen it because I refuse to pay for Peacock.
Understandable. 100% understandable. Like, dude,
until they're giving it me for free with T-Mobile, I'm not going to pay for it.
If you need a site to watch stuff for, let's say.
Well, I still got that site you gave me.
It's easily accessible.
Is that viruses?
Nah.
Are you still inside? Is it still?
No. Once you click on something, you just click off everything that comes on. You got to click off like 2 to 3 ads, and then it just plays.
Pop-up ads. That's it.
That's it, and then it just plays. So, Twisted Metal Season 2. Is it good? Is it bad? It is not anywhere as good as Season 1 by like a fucking long shot. It is not great. But there's a lot of cool callbacks. If you were a fan of Twisted Metal growing up, like I was, I played 1, 2, 3, 4, and Black, and whatever that other one. I can't even remember what the other one
I
was
only played
called.
1 and 2.
I played all of them growing up. It was one of my first car shooter games. There was even a game that tried to battle against it called Vigilante 8 that most people even don't remember. But Vigilante 8 was also another car shooter game. And yeah, whatever.
Okay.
As far as the show goes, the second season is leaning way too much into the like it's like the drama style of it instead of going into what most people want out of Twisted Metal, which would be car shoot 'em up. Car shoot 'em up. That when those scenes come around, they're awesome. They're fun. They're interesting. They're actually like they're getting the job done as far as that goes. And then there's just not enough of it. There's just simply not enough of it. It kind of works, and like when the wish stuff comes up, because anybody that's playing Twisted Metal knows that the idea of beating Twisted Metal, everybody gets one wish, and then that wish comes true. And Calypso usually always twists that wish. Is like a monkey. It's like a monkey's paw, right?
It's like the Wishmaster.
Wishmaster, monkey's paw, whatever you wish for is always twisted in the wrong way.
I love Twisted Metal.
You don't say it right, and everything goes wrong. So that's usually like what Calypso does. I have no idea how this is going to go. I'm assuming it's going to go sort of like that. And I wanted it to be a lot better. It's simply not. It's cool seeing all the cars and seeing like some of the new, well, not even the new, but seeing the Easter eggs that are thrown into it and stuff like that. But it's definitely going. I don't want to say it's going girl boss because it's hard to go girl boss when it's just a bunch of people driving cars. So it's not like somebody's kicking somebody's ass who's bigger than them. It's who's out driving so and so. Blah blah blah. That's not a big deal. It just there's 2 weeks left of this season, and it seems like the season might. Well, it should end in the wish or whatever. Where the wish goes is like up for grabs. It's very lackluster. Me personally, I'm disappointed in it. I wanted it to be a little bit better or a little bit more intriguing, and it's just simply not. It's just simply not.
I don't know. To me, just looking at the commercials, because I never really even seen the show, it just looks cheesy to me. It doesn't look. I really would like that show to be more dramatic than comedic. And I'm not saying that there's anything wrong with it, but that game was not really, in my eyes, a comedic game to play. You know what I'm saying? Like you were going after people, you were trying to murk people, especially if you was playing online against other friends or you was playing against people, you was trying to destroy them. So where's the comedy coming at?
See, that's the thing is like I actually find the comedy aspect of it actually kind of intriguing because like as you're playing, like it's ridiculous. It's like, hey, you're a random car, you can shoot freeze missiles out of your like the front of your car. You're a clown shooting homing missiles that are ice cream cones. Everything about it is comedic. Like the concept is comedic. Like the idea is comedy. It's cars that are shooting at each other with homing missiles and stupid infinite ammo. It's ridiculous. It's like old Western meets comedic ridiculousness, and that kind of works. And that's what happens in the show. And so once you throw that into the mix of it, like that part of the game still like that idea, that soul of the energy or the soul of the game actually like transmutes into the show as far as like, okay, infinite ammo, these items are stupid, they're ridiculous, none of this would actually work because live action of this is stupid. It is. It's ridiculous. But they make it work because they actually do stuff like well, I'm not gonna like spoil what the fuck it, I'll spoil it because nobody's watching it. Like they do like a boomerang missile, and it's like the boomerang missile goes up to the car, it stops at the car, and then boomerangs back at them and blows themselves up because it's like a boomerang missile, and it's like shit like it's not feasible, it's ridiculous, it's stupid. They're in a dystopian reality, like everything about it is stupid, like it's ridiculous, but it still applies the ridiculous physics of the game to the tournament that they're in. And when you have that going on, it just becomes ridiculous, and which makes it kind of more fun. So it's a very turn your brain off, who gives a shit type of thing. Because like they want to implement it into reality, but at the same time they want to throw the in-game physics into the reality of what they're setting. And once you do that, it becomes wonky as shit, and then it becomes dumb and fun.
I'm not a fan of the main guy. That's why I won't watch it.
Anthony Mackie's actually one of the, like, season 1 he was really good. Season 2 he became kind of a bitch.
Yeah.
I mean, like I said, I just only seen the trailers, so I never seen the show, so I can't really give a good critique on it, but I'm gonna try to put it on my watch list. I've got a couple other things that I need to watch before that.
I think I think most people that I like, since I've been talking about it for the last like 2, maybe 3 weeks or so, will like season 1. Season 1, very good, very good. Like you're like, it'll surprise you. You're like, holy shit, this is actually pretty damn entertaining. Season 2, as far as where it's at right now, there's still 2 weeks left of it. It's going to be, right now it leaves a lot to be desired, but the last 2 weeks could really pull it together. Like there's a lot of room to actually bring it together and make people actually really like it. I don't know if it's going to do it because the bullshit that they've been doing so far, but season 1, phenomenal. Like it was a lot of fun. It was just fun. And that's what I've been missing in general. And I think that's what we've been saying in general is TV shows and movies are not fun anymore. You're like, you're expecting to, it's not that you're expecting too much. You already know what's coming, but what is coming is like sometimes blows your mind or something. You're just like, or not even blows your mind. You're just like, holy crap, I was thinking this, but it went that extra step. I think season 1 does that very well. Season 2, I think it kind of rides the line of like mediocre. It's very mediocre.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah. So I've been very disappointed with season 2.
What is that noise?
Well, I had one more to talk about, but you know what? It's only on episode 7. I might leave it for next week. So we get to season 8 or episode 8. Maybe I might even leave it to when the season fully clears out, which is going to be Dexter Resurrection. I don't know if anybody's been watching that.
I didn't even watch the first one. I'm sorry. I feel bad.
Okay, so Dexter's very good. I mean, there's some seasons that are not good. The ending is kind of lackluster. When they tried to do the new one called New Blood, not great. The ending was not great. This new one is like back to form. Like it literally has like 9.2 and above on IMDb, which is crazy. Like that never happens. And like, I'm kind of in agreement. Like the episodes are just, it's back to form. They probably should be a little bit lower, but I think it's more just the nostalgia factor kicking in. And it's like, this is so good that it actually lines up with what we originally got from season 1 and maybe season 4. And it's just doing really good. And so I don't really want to talk about the newest episodes right now. But with that being said, I was only expecting to go about an hour.
Okay.
So we're at 2 hours and about 12 minutes. With that being said, Angel, what do you got going on, man?
I just have my stream coming up on Monday, doing it at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And, just going to try to throw some more shorts up there, some more reels on my channel. And just try to stay as active as possible out there.
Right on. Well, yeah, go check out Angel. We put up his link earlier. Let's see. I think I might actually still have it on my page. No. That's a StreamYard. Whoops.
Yeah, so the private chat.
Oh, my leg.
Here we go. Hold on. Here you go. Bam.
Ouch. Wow.
So go check out Angel at Danny Cash 39. He's been doing videos and whatnot, but he just started more up on his YouTube stuff. He's been doing live streams, more videos, and posting and whatnot. He's working on, I believe, an intro. Like, he's gonna be doing a lot more stuff. Go follow him now. Get in early.
Please show some support.
Some great stuff. Yeah. And then we also have Miss Sparkles, who's also always in, hopefully always in the chat.
I haven't been lately. Been kind of busy, but I will be again. But I might stream in like an hour. I have these weird articles from Vice I want to read. So
right on. Go check out Miss Sparkles. Hey, send me your exact link in the private chat. I'll post it up, and then people can follow you from there.
Yes, please go support Miss Sparkles.
But she also has I believe, a GoFundMe, because she was recently in, a personal kind of accident and whatnot.
And then I might get a for my apartment too. So got a whole lot of going on.
Yes. So she's in roughly the same situation I was about a couple of weeks ago, to where life is not going well. Like, if you can support in any way, go for it.
Yeah, that's. And I've been updating my stuff and showing everybody I've been using money, because where I have to go to the doctors, it costs $57 for me to go on the bus to go to where the doctor that wants to deal with my hand. So it's been stressful.
Adds up real quick. Yeah.
Well, yeah. Okay. Awesome.
You got this. Don't worry. Blessings will come.
I hope so. It's been kind of hard.
What happened to Syfaxx? He's frozen or something? What? Is he muted? I don't even hear him.
What's up? No. I was waiting for you to post something. Okay. Well. Anyways,
I don't need check out. It's fine. I don't have two hands, and I don't want to type all the way. I just kind of
okay, all good. We'll go check out Miss Sparkles. I mean, she's all over the place in many people's chats and whatnot. She's also on X, sir, at Miss Sparkles. Easy to find. And then if you can support, go for that. And then, yes, thank you for checking out the stream. And we will be out of here in just a second, because I'm talking slow because I need to find my stupid clip. And peace out.
Whiskey lead a wandering soul to heaven's watering hole. I'll drink to forget a memory, but hell's got one more could only dream. Next thing I know, we were burning up that dance floor. I didn't know what